English language. Dear students, welcome to your English language online lessons. Today, we are going to study new model, which is Model 4. So please take your students' books, page 72. Take your students' books, page 72. Before we start the lesson, will contain the following. So, as always, we start our lessons with vocabulary. So, in today's lesson, we are going to see vocabulary about places and signs. In grammar, we will study can, could, would you. Skills, we will learn how to make offers and requests. In writing, you will learn how to write short dialogue about buying things. Good. Now, let's move to page 72. Make sure, please, you open the page. Now, this is the page. Please look at the pictures carefully and look at the sentences from 1 to 9. But before that, we have the main topic is places. Places. So the vocabulary of the day will be about the names of places. Good. So look at the pictures, please. Excellent. Now, 1. A. Listen and say. Listen and say. So, I will say the words. Please listen and repeat after me. So, A. Library. Library. B. Police station. Police station. C. Post office. Post office. D. Hospital. Hospital. E. Fire station. Fire station. F. Petrol station. Petrol station. G. Market. G. Market. H. Chemist. Chemist. I. Train station. I. Train station. Now, let's move to exercise B. Match the sentences from 1 to 9 to the places from A to I. From A to I. Please take your time and try to match the places to the sentences. Well done. Now, let's move to the answer key. So, as I have said, match the sentences from 1 to 9 to the places from A to I. 1. You can buy fruits and vegetables here. We match it with picture. G. Good. 2. You can buy stamps here. We match it with picture. Tell me please. C. Excellent. 3. Your telephone here if there is a fire. Picture. E. Good. 4. You can travel to another city from here. Where we have to go? Yes, picture I. It's a, what is it? Good, it's a train station. 5. You can buy medicine here. Picture H. Good. 6. They take criminals here. It's picture B. Good. Police station. 7. You can see a doctor here. You can see a doctor here. So where? Good. It's picture D. Hospital. 8. You can borrow books from here. Picture A. Library. 9. And the last sentence. You can fill your car up with petrol here. So it's a petrol station. Please make sure you repeat all the sentences after me and you read all the sentences by yourself for more understanding. Now let's move to reading. So A. Read and listen to the dialogue. In which of places in exercise 1 does each dialogue take place? Does each dialogue take place? So let's read the following dialogues and concentrate to match between the places of the two dialogues. So the dialogue number or letter E. Hello. Can I help you? Yes. Do you have any peppers? Not today, sorry. Lemons? Yes, we do. How many would you like? How many would you like? Could I have 2 pounds, please? Of course. Here you are. Can I get you anything else? No, that's all. Thanks. That's 340 pounds, please. Here you are. Thanks. Thank you. Have a nice day. So this is dialogue A. Let's move to dialogue B. Hello. What can I do for you? Do you have a copy of 61 hours? Let me see. Yes, we do, but it's out until Friday. Oh, no. Could I reserve it for Friday? Could I reserve it for Friday? Yes, of course. Can I see the numbers or the number on your library card, please? Here you are. It's 2152. Okay, thank you. You are welcome. So, in the two dialogues, we have 2 places. So, place of the dialogue number A, it's good at the market. And B, it's at the library. Excellent, my student. Excellent. Now, prepare yourself to another exercise. B. Read again and mark the sentences. True or false or doesn't say. True or false or doesn't say. So, A. Mr. Koch now Mrs. White well. True or false? Think about the answer. 2. Mrs. White wants to buy some fruit. 3. Mrs. White expects to get change. So, reread the dialogue number E and answer true or false or doesn't say. B. Dave wants to buy a book. 5. 61 hours isn't available at the moment. 6. Dave is a registered number. So, reread the dialogue and answer by true or false or doesn't say. Take your time, please. And now, let's see the answers. So, 1 is false. False. 2. Good, it's true. Mrs. White wants to buy some fruit. True. Mrs. White expects to get change. Doesn't say. 4. False. Good. Dave wants to buy a book. False. He doesn't want to buy a book. 61 hours isn't available at the moment. True. And the last one, Dave is registered number. True. Make sure you write down in your students box the answers, please. And now prepare yourself to go to the second lesson of the day, which is grammar. So today we are going to study can and could. Can and could. So we use could to show that something is possible. Something is possible, but not certain. For example, they could come by car, which means maybe they will come by car and they may not come. So it's about possible things, but not certain. We use could you as a polite way of telling or asking someone to do something. So please concentrate with me of the use of could. So 1, we said could used to show that something is possible. Second use, we use could you as a polite way of what? Of telling or asking someone to do something for you. Example, could you take a message, please? Could I have my bill, please? Okay, this is a polite way of asking or telling someone to do something for you. This is the second use. And the third use is with can. We use can I to make offers. We use can I to make offers. Example, can I help you? So this is an offer. Of what? Of helping. Good. Can I do that for you? Okay, this is a second offer for helping. We use can and can't to talk about someone's skill or general abilities. So here we are talking about ability. Concentrate with me. We use can and can't to talk about someone's skill or general abilities. Examples, she can speak several languages. So this is ability of someone to speak several languages. This is an ability. He can swim like a fish. So this is an ability of swimming like a fish. They can't dance very well. So they don't have the ability to dance well or very well. The last definition we have, we use can to make general statement about what is possible. To make general statements about what is possible. Example, it can be very cold here in the winter. So could, as we have said, possibility. It is something very cold here in winter. Now, read all the sentences and definitions written in the table. Please make sure you understand all the use of could and can. So, as a brief conclusion, we use could as possibility of something that could happen, as a polite way of telling or asking someone to do something. We use it to make an offer, and yes for ability, to show that you are able, or he is or she is or they are able to do something, and for possible things that may happen. Now, let's move to the table that you have in your student's book, page 73. So, read the theory, find examples in dialogue in exercise 2. Read the theory about can and could, find examples in the dialogue in exercise 2. So, I have explained before the use of can and could. So let's read this chart for more understanding. We use can I or can you and could I or could you to make what? Okay, polite requests. Can you or could you help me with these bags? So, is it possible? Would you mind helping me with these bags? So, for making requests, the second use is offer. Offer for help, or offer for a work, or an offer for anything else. Can I get you a drink? So this is an offer. Could I help you with that? So this is an offer with more polite. And the last one is ability. So he can cook well. So this is an ability to cook well, present. He couldn't cook when he was 10. He couldn't cook when he was 10, past. So we use can in the present and could in the past. Now, let's move to the answer key of A question. I read the question for you again. Read the theory. Find examples in the dialogues in exercise 2. So it's very easy. 1. Can I help you? This is the first example. Could I have 2 pounds, please? This is the second example. Can I get you anything else? So this is the third example. Could you keep it for me on Friday? This is the fourth example. Can I see the numbers on your library card, please? Good. Now, let's move to another question. Make the sentences as R for polite requests, O for offer, or A for ability. Now you have just to concentrate on the sentence that you are going to read or to see now to know the answers. look at the table. So, mark the sentences as R for polite request, O for offer, or A for the ability. So 1, it's freezing. Can you close the door, please? Think about it. 2, can I get you something to eat? 3, could I see you for a minute, Mr. Brown? 3, could I see you for a minute, Mr. Brown? 4, could I help you in any way? 5, can you dive? 6, could you speak Spanish when you were 10? Could you speak Spanish when you were 10? So please reread the sentences and think about the answer. Is it a polite request, an offer, or an ability? Nice. Now let's see the answers. So 1, it's a polite request. Can you close the door, please? It's a polite request. Good. 2, it's an offer. Can I get you something to eat? So I offer you a food to eat. 3, it's a polite request. Could I see you for a minute, Mr. Brown? He is asking him for a talk or a conversation in a polite way. Could I see you for a minute, Mr. Brown? 4, it's an offer. Could I help you in any way? So he is offering help. 5, it's an ability. Can you dive? This is a question about ability, if you have the ability to dive or not. 6, it's an ability to, of, or about, if you are having the ability to speak in Spanish when you were 10. So make sure, please, you write down the answers in your student book. Well done. Now let's move to another exercise. Okay, act out similar exchanges. Use the language in the box and the situations. So look at the table, please. The table that you have in the page 73. So we have making offers expressions. Can I, could I, please. So can I please or could I please? If you are going to accept the request, you answer, yes, that's nice of you, or of course. If you are going to refuse, no thanks, I'm fine, or I would rather not. So, for accepting, you have yes, that's nice of you, or yes, of course. For refusing the offer, no thanks, I'm fine, or I would rather not. For making requests, you ask like this, or the expression are these. Could I, can I, would you? So, if you agree, you have 3 expressions in the table to use. You say, yes, of course, or of course, no problem, or yes, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. If you refuse or refusing, you say, I'm afraid and you finish the sentence. I'm afraid I can't accept your offer or your request. I'm sorry, but for example, I'm late, or I am busy, or I am working, etc. You are refusing politely, or you say, of course not. So you have 4 situations. So take papers, please, pens, and try to write. Yes, and try to write the answers. The answers of what? Remember the question. Use the language in the box and the situation. For example, we have 1. You are hungry. Ask your brother if he can make you a sandwich. So you can ask him or request him politely. And give us the answer of your brother, either by agreeing or refusing. 2. Your neighbor is carrying some bags. Offer to help her. So, how do you offer? You use the offer expression, and you use also the accepting and refusing expressions. 3. You need a dictionary to look up some words. Ask to borrow your partner's dictionary. So the same you use for requesting and either he or she agreeing or refusing. 4. Ask your teacher if he can speak Russian. So you use the same expressions. Now, to help you, let me give you an answer for 1. So 1. A. Could you make me a sandwich, please? So we request with could you. Could you? And answer with was B. Yes, of course. So he is accepting my request. Keep writing, please. Sentence 2. It's very easy. You are going to offer for a help. Nice. I will help you. A. Could I help you with those? The answer will be yes, that's nice of you. As you see, it's very easy. So, situation number 3. A. Can I borrow your dictionary, please? Let's see the answer. B. No problem. So he accepts my request by saying no problem, means he is going to give me his or her dictionary. 4. Could I join the drama club? B. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. So good, excellent, my students. I hope you like the activity. Now let's go to writing. So, writing and speaking. Imagine you are at your local market and you want to buy some fruit. Write a short dialogue. Act it out to the class. Act it out to the class. So please make sure you write your dialogue. Okay, it may contain only 5 sentences, 6 sentences. It will be enough. That, okay, will be very helpful for you. The writing and speaking exercise is important, as you know, and it is very easy. So, the main topic is, imagine you are at your local market and you want to buy some fruit. Write a short dialogue, act it out to the class. Before we end our lessons, you have a homework. So you go to page 114 and you do exercise 1 and 2. Page 114 and you do exercise 1 and 2. It was very, very nice to give you the lesson of the day. Okay, by the way, I am your new English teacher. My name is إعدادي. If you have any question, you can send me your question on my email. Thank you so much. See you soon.